So Ye says this about Cardi, and he's just claiming he's the best performer. But yo, I feel like that's like low key a bit debatable. You know what I mean? I've personally never been to a Cardi show before. Someone I've always wanted to do for sure, bro. He was supposed to come to Vancouver, I believe, like 2 years ago. And he just ended up flaking, bro. I just don't understand why he flaked. I think he had domestic violence case. Cardi, he'd be doing the most, and somehow he always gets away with it just because of his whole persona and shit like that. But I was definitely a little bit pissed off about that. But let's just check out this clip right here, bro.
That was about 10 years ago, 9, 10 years ago.
Damn.
And since then, it's just, you know, the trajectory is just crazy. He's getting better and better, and just honing his skills. And, you know, he's considered to be the best live performer at this point. Most, you know, he be putting this shit on streaming services and then go crazy and stuff like that.
He's definitely a different person.
I don't know. Cardi's definitely a crazy live performer. Like I said, I've never seen him in person before, but like just watching his lives, you know what I mean? Like I'm really loud. Watching some of the clips from Lollapalooza, I think Coachella, just whatever festival, even his tour clips and shit like that, they just like look absolutely insane, bro. Like just the energy there, like obviously he's not even like on the microphone, he's just like ad-libbing like a DJ. And the shows just look insane. Like just the energy in the mosh pit there, like definitely something I need to experience. Like I'm gonna try to see Kid Carson this coming summer, bro. And I think it's gonna be insane. Like I think it's gonna be it's gonna be like stupid lit, like 100% stupid lit. Obviously he's signed to Cardi, so there's kind of correlation there. But I don't know. I'd probably say the best performer, just like from clips I've seen, probably say Travis first, because he actually has that. He's the same energy as Cardi, but he's actually using his mic. Like he's actually like saying every single word, using auto tune, knows when to let the backing track just kind of vibe and shit like that. But like I know for Cardi, he doesn't really say anything. It's purely just like watching a stage design in front of you. So in that aspect, he's probably the best. So yeah, I'm gonna still put Travis first. I'm gonna put Travis first, second Cardi, and probably third Drake. Like Drake looks like he does like a crazy good show, like live and shit like that. Like he looks like he pretty much says every word as well. Just crazy good performance. I'm like a decent to big Drake fan, but now that I mentioned Drake, I've seen some crazy clips of Kendrick's performances. And I think Kendrick's performance is a little bit more impressive in a sense because he has more rapping tracks. And I'm gonna still put Drake first because Drake has to sing. You know what I mean? Drake is literally singing on the microphone. Kendrick doesn't really have to sing. But yeah, so I'm gonna go with Travis first, second Cardi, third Drake, fourth Kendrick. I've only been to like a few concerts a few times, and the ones I've seen have been incredible. Like the best personal live performance I've ever seen in my life. Like to be honest with you, bro, is probably Tech Nine. Tech Nine, that shit was crazy, and like at the time I was like a pretty big Tech fan. Like he's more of like the chopper style rap, where it's like the fast paced rap in the pockets and shit like that. And like I think it was like in high school or some shit like that, and I wasn't the biggest fan of him, but there was a few projects that I was like, yo, Tech Nine is just crazy, bro. All his fast rapping like worldwide choppers and shit like that. His track with Eminem, Chris Calico was performing that night too, and I just remember I was like in the mosh pit for the Tech Nine concert. I was beside one of my homies and some other random guy. He passed the blunt over. I took a few good puffs of it. Got just absolutely fried, bro. I was fried as fuck. I'm watching a concert like fried, bro. That's like the vibe right there. Like you're like baked as fuck and you're watching a concert. It's just like at that moment I was like, yo, I want to be a rapper or something like that. That would be crazy. It would be crazy shit. You know what I mean? I'll probably say the second best performance I've seen was Ray Shremmerd at Pemberton. That shit was that shit was a movie. I was absolutely liquored up. I was fucked up on whatever you could imagine. You know, it was at a festival, and that was a crazy lit performance. I think a lot of it was to do that I was just like absolutely hammered and shit like that. I would say that someone that's probably third is probably Wiz Khalifa. Wiz Khalifa is a crazy good performer live. I've seen him live at Pemberton too. Snoop Dogg was on stage with him, I believe. I think Snoop was there. Yeah, no, but Wiz was crazy. Wiz was he has no backing track and he's just rapping every single word. It was definitely some lit shit. It was really good performance. And then after that, I would probably say YG. YG is a really good performer live. I saw J Cole live too, Pemberton. He's a pretty good performer as well. Um, at that time, I was liquored up. I was drunk, like drunk as a skunk, just fucking wasted, right? And like I'm talking about wasted to the point where I was like double vision and shit like that. So J. Cole's performance was good, but it was just like not lit enough. It was just very boring. You know what I mean? It's some J. Fold energy, like falling asleep to J. Cole songs type shit. And then I'm gonna have to switch up the order. You know what I mean? I think the first is gonna be that I've seen live Tech Nine, best performer. Second, Ray Shremmerd. The three, Tyler the Creator. I saw Tyler the Creator at Pemberton. This was 2015, 2016, so this is before Flower Boy and Igor. So these are projects that I wasn't the biggest fan of by Tyler. So I didn't really know much of the songs. I knew some of like the big ones like Yonkers and some of those songs like that. I wasn't really a Tyler Creator fan, but his performance was insane. His energy was through the roof. It was just incredible performance, and just his stage control was just out of this world. So number three is definitely Tyler. I wanted to check out some of the most expensive concert tickets. Shout out to Fantastic Hip Hop, bro. Let's see some of the most expensive tickets. So I guess one. Hold up. Are you telling me that one of these? Are you telling me floor tickets for the Yeezus tour is $20,000? That's crazy, bro. Damn. $20,000. That's out of this world. Up in the Smoke, with Eminem, Dr. Dre, Snoop, Ice Cube, and Eminem. Or Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, and Eminem. One of the tickets were 15 racks, bro. That's insane. On the Run 2 with Jay and Beyonce, 2,500 for a ticket. That's super steep. Aubrey and the Three Migos. That's a tour I wish I would have seen. I think I was in high school at the time. This is like when Migos were just like, at the top. $2,500 for a ticket. The Rapture tour with Eminem. I think this is one of Eminem's last tours. So 2,500 is like, I guess that kind of makes sense because that could have been the last time you seen M. I Ain't Shit Without You tour. One of the tickets were 2,000. Jeez. Big Boy and Dre present. Okay, an Outkast tour, I would pay $2,000 for that. That makes sense. I mean, probably not right now because they're like in their 50s, but like at the time, I understand it being 2,000. But the Yeezus tour being 20 racks, that's stupid amount. Astroworld, $1,500. This one makes sense. This is one of the craziest, probably the craziest shows of all time. And like I said, Travis is definitely the best performer. right now. Yeah, no, that's crazy. Definitely crazy. Definitely think Cardi's number 2 for the best performer. Probably energy wise in the mosh pit and shit like that. Probably number 1. But obviously the whole Astro World situation with all the deaths, like that's just how lit Travis's concerts are.